What up, Lee? What's happening, pal? Dude, life coaches. You know, I've never worked with one, but I feel like perhaps that is a good path. You know, I don't know. It might alleviate some of the anxiety of this life. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to live just a more simple life and just not stress out about stuff. Today, actually, I'm going with my sister and my mom to this like giant book warehouse. I won't give too many details because I think it's like all over TikTok, but like, yeah, we're going book shopping, secondhand used book shopping today. So I'm super excited about that. I'm just trying to allow myself to be excited about stuff and just not worry about the future and things. Like I have a lot of anxiety over the future, as I think most people do. And I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm doing the best I can. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. And time to just chill, man. Time to just chill. Saran, what's up? Good morning, gang. How are we feeling today? Got the night off today, but son is staying home sick from school. Dude, that's a bummer, man. But you guys probably get to chill, veg out on the couch. By the way, Saran, I love your TikToks, man. Like, and again, like, Drew will tell you, I'll tell you, I'm like super gullible. Like maybe my lack of brain rot at times is sort of like not great when it comes to like my internet pursuits. But I think what you're doing with the whole like Jewel song over every single Helldivers clip is hilarious. I don't know. I'm sure other people are doing something similar. I don't know. I don't follow a lot of content like that, but I think it's just so funny. And I think it is criminal that those videos don't blow up because I think they're so funny. So anyway, I'm a fan. I watch them. Lee, nice. Even if you don't read, it's nice to have a bookshelf filled for aesthetics in a proper home. Yeah, I mean, listen, I used to be that guy who didn't read the books that were on the shelves. Now it's quite the opposite. In fact, I've gotten away from buying a lot of books, to be honest. I discovered the library, not for the first time, of course, but like last year. I get a lot of stuff from the library, and now sort of my rule of thumb is if I read it and it's really great and I'm just like smitten by it, I'll buy it in hardback. But there's some books I've read that I really enjoyed that I had purchased, and it's like, I don't need to own this book. It's great. It's a good book, but I don't need to own it. It's not like part of who I am as a person. So yeah, it's been a pretty good system, and I like the library a lot. I can't stress enough like how important it is that the library stays alive. There's this great the internet's always trying to sell you something, and there's these great like someone made merch about the library, and it has like, I don't know, like an illustration on it. It's like protect the library at all costs, and it's like a cat knight like holding a sword or something. And I've almost bought that sweatshirt like 100 times. Feeling a little lazy, some motivation. Thanks, dude. I switched it up with the song, but I started doing some editing to make the clips better. I'm happy with the turnout, getting a better response than the artwork channel. Haven't really tended to the art channel though. Yeah, I think in response to that, I think the key to any social media platform, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, I think is like, if you can find the time, is to post every single day. And honestly, I've heard with TikTok, which sounds super exhausting, multiple times per day. So then I think if you can't do that and you don't have the time or the bandwidth, I think it's probably comes down to more like, how can I put out the absolute most quality product that I can, so when I do post, it's like absolute fire. I don't know, just my 2 cents. But I try to post shorts on this channel 4 days a week. I stopped wasting my time on the weekends because weekends, like, were like, I would post what I thought were great shorts, and they just bombed on Friday through Sunday for whatever reason. I don't know why I always do that. I always open my Pokedex. It's my Poke Gear. All right, we're trying to get here to Mahogany Town. What up, Bulba? Jedi Otter. Oh, the whole gang is just coming in. What bacon, my guys? I don't know, man. I haven't had any bacon yet. Just strictly on the old cup of joe. Jedi Otter, how you doing? Yo, Bulba. Good morning. But all that aside, but they feel random. Like, you know, I've had old shorts on another account blow up, and it was literally JPEGs and music edits. So you're right. I mean, which is probably why I should post 7 days a week. I mean, we definitely, especially with everybody clipping and stuff now, like we definitely have the content. But dude, my bandwidth is like low. It's crazy. Like it's funny. No one has like a unique experience in this life. And like I'm no exception to that with making videos and stuff. And like somebody made a video the other day that I thought was like super relatable for me. It's like if you stream too much, you don't have time to make clips to attract new viewers. If all you do is make clips to attract new viewers, you don't have time to stream. And I'm like, wow, that is so relatable. Because yeah, I don't have time to do everything. So I would love to have an editor, if I'm being honest, like someone who understands the brain rot and is a better editor than myself. Although sometimes I get, oh, let me demonstrate the power of the Pokemon I caught. I really didn't think he was a trainer, but whatever. Although I think I've gotten better. It's a cool skill set. I wish I was sharpening it more daily, but you know, I digress. All right, Tommy. You know what? Let's let Tommy do his thing. I can never get Fury swipes to work. Let's just see. It always misses. Why does it always miss? It hurt my soul despite the illusion of success. I'll tell you a story about something like that here in a second, Lee. I'm kind of looking into Etsy with the artwork. Yep. Thinking about getting out prints, stickers, and shirts at a standstill until my new ID comes in the mail. Yeah, that's a good idea, Saran. I think your art is absolutely fire, dude. And very much lends itself to like stickers and merch and things like that. Etsy has such a bad reputation, Saran. You almost need like some young kid you can try. Yeah. Referring to like an editor. If I agree, trying to create the clips in game, I forget all the time to capture footage, but getting better about it. Getting footage of Arc Raiders feels impossible. Cats love fish. Is that a reference to this is a good matchup, Jedi Otter? I need your Jedi skills when it comes to these Pokemon battles, Sensei. Yeah, clipping is rough, and I've gotten better at it too. Like, you know, the community's been clipping, which is fantastic. I've also gotten a lot better about like hitting the clip button. I'm about to get this thing one of these days. They actually make a Stream Deck, if you guys are familiar with that. It's basically just like a little box with buttons, and you can program them, hotkeys and stuff. They make a pedal, which if there's any guitar players in the chat, like pedals are, fun. And I'm a guitar player from way back when, so I like pedals. But they make a pedal that connects to it, and you can just click the button with your foot while you're streaming. And I'm like, oh, that's so sick, because sometimes I forget to hit it with my hand, but I would hit it with my foot. It seems just more rational to do it that way. But clipping is so nice because you don't have to. You assume that every clip at least has something going on. When you have to go back and watch all the footage and try to find magic, it's like, impossible, dude. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. There it is. Impossible. It's a little Cinderella plug for all you kids at home. you know? What do we do? What? Forget a move. What's the move? Charge. It's an electric type. Anybody know if charge is good? Dude, Thunder Wave sucks, so let's just get rid of that. Cancel. Well then, should this Pokemon give up on learning this new move? Don't give up. Somebody tell me if charge sucks, or I'm gonna forget something else. Can't learn more than 4 moves. Forget a move. And just like that, we're gonna forget Thunder Wave because I never freaking use it. Forget it. What sucks too is you can find great moments, but it's hard to convey the humor behind the clip you have in mind, if that makes sense. Oh, it makes sense, Lee. Boy, does it make sense. And then, like, you see some of these creators, and it's you'll never know the full story. It's like, do they get a lot of views and engagement because they already have an audience and their audience gets the humor and they're all about it? Because there's this one gal, and she's awesome. I subscribed because I thought her content was great, but like, for fear of sounding like some sort of way or whatever, like, it's not groundbreaking content. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, why haven't I been doing that? Like, she's playing Super Metroid and like just reacting to like boss fights and stuff. It's not even like she's saying something like humorous. It's just her reaction to it, and she kind of edits it a little bit. But yeah, I'll give you my number, bro. And yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know, it's just brilliant in its own way. And I'm like, man, like, I need to do that, I guess. But I never put out clips like that because I'm like, why? Who wants to watch me just react to stuff? Like, and it's not even queso level reactions, if that makes sense. It's very mild reactions, but like it does really well. It's like, man, I'm over here trying to like, oh no, we're poisoned. Amanda Lay, huh? Well, huh to you too, and good morning. I get what you're saying, Seth. I'll say it. Pretty face. Are you trying to tell me I don't have a pretty face, Lee? You trying to say I don't have a pretty face? Fisherman. Todd, I'm not answering your calls, dude. I'm sorry. I think Tommy's gonna die, bro. I think Tommy's gonna pass out. I don't think I have anything that I could give him. Or them. Or she. I don't know. These games actually call out the Pokemon sex. I don't know what Tommy is. Yep, look at Tommy. I think they already failed. They already passed out. There's DeFalco. There's a DeFalco. What's up? What's up? I hate the content that is just persons stating what is happening on screen. Dude, to each their own, man. I don't even know anymore. That's why I'm just giving myself to be. I'm just doing me, dude. I'm just playing the games I want to play, and I'm having fun. We do really well when the expectations are super low. It's always when I'm like, oh my god, this is working. I gotta. That's when it doesn't work at all. That's when people are like, you're trying too hard, bruh. Everyone hates a gym class hero, dude. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to. Cousin, let's go bowling. Or they just stare at the screen as the clip happens. Yeah. The thing I don't understand, if we're talking about things we don't understand, is like people reacting to other people's videos. That's like a whole thing now. It's just them, you know, Asmongold just watches video. You know, I think he got to start playing World of Warcraft. And now he just responds to other people's stuff. And no hate, because he's huge, but I don't watch stuff like that. There's Ethan in the chat. Are you in Kanto now? I don't think so, Jedi. Can't chase it, you're right. Plagiarism, my favorite. Exactly, dude. Keep battling. I mean, I don't know. It's a get. I mean, dude, it's a skill set just like everything else. Let's circle back though. You said something about like getting validation from. Here's a great story actually about trying too hard, getting that initial dopamine hit of validation on stuff that you make. So, kick it back all the way to like 2012. No, 2012. Geez, no, 2020. I started my best friend. Well, you know, like I am lucky in this life that I have had 2 ride or die best friends in my lifetime, which I don't think most people, I think a lot of people have never experienced that or will never find that person, right? But my best friend since I was in kindergarten passed away in 2020. And it was like sudden and it was awful. And it was like right before COVID. And so like you kind of heard, I remember because like you would kind of hear about something happening overseas and stuff on the news. And you're just like, that'll never come to the United States. And then my friend dies. And then we were lucky enough to like have a funeral and stuff like before things got crazy and you couldn't have funerals and stuff. So then I drank myself into like a probably 6 or 8 month stupor. And I'm just an absolute train wreck. And for what, I don't even know. I think I just got sick of my own bullshit, really. And I started running. That's where my running journey began. So I dry out. I quit drinking altogether. And I start running and putting all my energy into that shit. And this is coming from a dude who's never ran a mile in my adult life. End of story, period. And so next thing you know, I'm like running half marathons and stuff. And I started doing this thing on Instagram where I would as like an accountability thing. Diglett's gonna beat my ass, dude. Diglett is the GOAT for real. I've had a lot of luck with Digletts in the past. But so I would do this thing where I would like film my feet in the morning, pitter pattering, and I'm an early bird. And through that process, by the way, I became an early bird. Woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I read this book by this Navy SEAL, and he was like, I get up at 4:30. And I was like, well, then I'm going to get up at 4:30. So I got up at 4:30 and I would run and I would take these Instagrams and I would put them in my story. And I would like, on Instagram, you can tag like the time. So it would be like me pitter pattering, and it would be like 4:50 a.m. And I just did it as like an accountability thing, as though like, okay, like I'm going to do this. I'm going to show the world that like I'm actually sticking to this thing that I said I was going to do. And so anyway, then like Instagram Reels came out and I was like, oh, I'm going to like string a bunch of these together and like put it over this dude yelling. And I did that. Dude, that video got like, I went from having like, I don't know, a few hundred followers or whatever they call them on Instagram to that video in particular got like 1.5 million views and I got like 4,000 followers overnight. And I was like, yeah, dude, validation, brother. I'm cleaning my life up. I'm doing all these things. Like, hell yeah, dude. And I did another video similar, but it was like kind of like my weight loss of me like way heavier and then me like it kind of like showed the progression and stuff. And that one did really well. I don't know if it did 1 million, but it did close. And I was like, yeah, dude, like, am I about to be a freaking fitness influencer, bro? And yeah, instead of just continuing to do that, right? And just do the pitter patter thing and like just stay in my lane and like do what, you know, I decided, I'm like, well, obviously now I have to get a supplement deal and like start pushing supplements. So I look back on I have to start a podcast, dude. Like I have to start a fitness podcast. And I did like everything that I thought I was supposed to do and none of it worked, dude. And my Instagram just died on the vine after like 3 months. And it felt very validating because I would like apply. I got a, you know, like if you're a non-runner, like when you run distance, you know, you got to like keep up your energy and like fuel your body. So you take these like, it's like the slurry, call them gels. You suck the gel out of the little packet and it kind of keeps you going or whatever. I had a gel sponsorship, which was cool. It felt super validating. I applied. I was like, there's no way they're going to approve me. And they did. And I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So then I was like making videos, like plugging their brand and stuff. It was so stupid. And like nobody gave a shit. And the reason why is because it wasn't genuine. And so like back to come full circle here, every time on this channel we have ever tried too hard, it never works, dude. It never freaking works. and no one gives a shit, and it's because people can smell it, dude. They can just smell you trying too hard. And I say all that to say, this is me not trying at all, and I hope you guys like it, because I just like playing Pokemon, and I like getting up in the morning, and this is where I am the most alive, dude. This is where I got all the Riz, baby. I got no Riz to give you guys in the afternoons and the evenings. I'm sorry, I tried it, and it's awful. And if you watched me stream at 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., it was not good. I'm gonna catch up on the chat really quick. It's also like watching people react to movies or TV. Yep. Holy crap. You try to replicate that video? I did try to replicate that video, and it did okay. The brightest flame burns the shortest or something like that. Yeah, for sure. Magnus, what up? Hello, how's it hanging? It's hanging, man. Tell the wife you're gonna be a real media creator. I try. She's supportive, you know. She's supportive. You name your Bunsen? Yeah. Who named it Bunsen? Who named Bunsen? I forget now. I think maybe it was Metal Dad. I'm learning the epic fitness podcasting lore of Seth. Dude, it was my podcast. I just deleted it, so there's no... I left it up because, like, Gary V will tell you, like, if you guys like Gary V. I love Gary V, by the way. I don't even care if everyone hates him. I love him. He would tell you to leave it up so you can look back on it and be like, look how far I've come. But that shit was so cringe. Like, I would, like, read excerpts from books and stuff. It was so dumb. But that's what I thought I was supposed to do. When, in fact, I should have just freaking just ran. And now he never tries anymore, apparently, is the lesson on to take. Yeah, take that lesson and run with it, folks. Don't try. Stop trying. Liking what you're doing definitely helps with doing something. Liking the game channel more than the art channel, but it's more of how the content is coming out. Yeah, I think you just find your thing that... why can't Eakins be... Am I, like... I guess I'm, like, frozen or something. Yeah, dude, we used to, if you guys watch back on the content that we used to make, I hate using that word too, the videos we used to make, we tried to, like, be this eclectic, all over the place channel. We did, like, movie reviews, and we would, like, play games sometimes, and we would review stuff, and, like, one time we did, and honestly, this is, like, one of the funnest things we ever did. It bombed horribly, but I think it would have worked if that would have been our shtick. Is we read an old Superman radio drama, and, like, obviously that fits really well into Drew's, like, voice acting wheelhouse, and, like, I loved it. Like, again, like, I wasn't really trying that hard. Like, I just did what came natural, and it was like, it was very like see here, you guys should go back and watch that video. There's really not much of a visual aspect to it because, again, it was like this radio drama. I put, like, static over it. The editing process was super fun, and the video bombed. Like, nobody gave a shit. But, like, I think if we would have been like, hey, we're just gonna read radio dramas, and that's gonna be our shtick, I think we could have built a channel off of that. But that's not what we wanted to do. But we used to do all kinds of different stuff, and, like, it felt like we were always, like, floundering, trying to figure out, like, what are we gonna do next? We're gonna do this. We used to go to, like, we used to go to conventions and try to, like, cover conventions and stuff, and it was like a money suck, dude. An absolute money suck. We had fun, but, like, cost us a fortune. And what move am I gonna forget? But I say all that to say, not that I'm any sort of... All right, is Lava Plume good? I'll look this up. Is Lava Plume good? Lava Plume is a situational fire-type Pokemon move featuring 80 power and 30% burn chance, making it a solid for spread damage with utility. Should I get rid of Quick Attack? Oh, yeah, but I say all that to say, like, and again, I'm no expert, but 9089, what up? KDDC. KDDC Radio, where you get all the smooth hits. Welcome. I say all that to say, Saran, I think you just do a lot of stuff at first, and then you figure out what you like and what works, and then you just like adjust. And gaming stuff not only kind of worked, but we were like, hey, we like playing games, so like let's just do that. And what if did I do that? We didn't even live stream at first. We played games. And then we edited them into episodes, and I'm the one that's like, dude, this is stupid. Why don't we just go live and then just edit the videos after the fact? And then we'll also be live, so it's like double dipping. And I like going live. How about Ember? Do you want me to forget Ember, Jedi? I never use it. Should I forget it? Flame Wheel is like my like, I don't know, my ride or die, if you will. The problem when you look those move ups is unless you're specific with what game you're playing, you will more than likely get the most modern version of the move. Well, I'm sorry to make you guys sit through this. Is Lava Plume good in SoulSilver? Or should I keep Ember? Generating. This is Google, by the way. Yes, Lava Plume is significantly better than Ember in SoulSilver. Thank you, Google. All right, we're getting rid of Ember. The problem when you bust a move. Magnus, how you been? How you living? Well, listen, we ran our first giveaway, and actually one of our people, I was hoping they would be on this morning, Phantom. God, why am I drawing a blank on the last? Phantom Dusk was the winner of our contest through Advanced GG. Won themselves a tub of advanced energy and a shaker. I'm happy that someone from our community won, because that was, talk about learning experiences. That's our first giveaway ever. And if I had to go back and do it again, I would have done a gift card instead of ordering the product. Because that would have been a nightmare if I hadn't had like a personal connection with the person who won. I was able to like reach out to them directly on Discord and like get all their info and stuff. But like, dude, never doing it like that again. I'm doing a gift card next time, and whoever wins can just get on the website and order their own stuff, because I don't like collecting people's like addresses and stuff. Like, I feel like if it would have been a random, they would have been like, is this guy trying to scam me? The answer is no, but I get why you would be hesitant. I would be hesitant. Like it was an experience. And I'll say international shipping, wowzer. Whoa. Yeah, they're getting theirs, bro. They're getting theirs. Yeah, dude. Phantom Dusk. That is Razu's alt account, yes. Magnus says, I'm okay, been lazy because it's cold and slippery outside, but I need to go fetch a package of computer parts today. That's right, Magnus, you work on computers, don't you? Now, is that your job or is that a hobby? An interest, if you will. Have you seen this guy with the black cape? He has been going back and forth between here and the Lake of Rage, saying strange radio waves are being transmitted. Who is he? I wonder. All right, where are we at? We are in Mahogany Town. We have to clear clear the Team Rocket hideout. Where's the Team Rocket hideout? By the way, I wrote a short story, and it's talk about lore of the channel. I wrote a short story and I submitted it to my local library. Ran like a short story contest, and I wrote this. I started this story like a couple years ago, maybe, and I submitted it. And I don't know if I was like a finalist or whatever yet, but what I did do is I because I like polished it and formatted it and all that stuff, I sent it to Drew, and I was like, hey man, like if you're interested, you can read this like you can use this as content or whatever you want to get like your audiobook chops. I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try a yummy Rage candy bar. Right now, it could be yours for just $300. Want one? Yeah, I'll buy a sketchy candy bar off of this dude. Ha ha! For sure. Key items pocket. I remember a person from as far as Kanto came to buy one a long time ago. It happened to have none in stock then. That person left rather upset. I felt kind of sorry for that. But I didn't expect, I don't know how many days ago I sent that to him, but he must have recorded it last night or yesterday, and he sent it to me. And I listened to it this morning. It's super good. So I don't know what his plan is for that, but I'm sure you guys will get to hear it soon. And just a hobby trying to become a job. I have to call it a hobby for tax reasons, says Magnus. Very nice. Very nice. Well, if I have any computer questions, I'll have to ask you. I don't know if you were on the last stream, Magnus, but I'm trying to piecemeal, like on a budget, my own home server. Specifically, I want to be able to stream like movies and TV shows and just get rid of all my streaming services. I'd rather buy movies, rip them onto my computer, and put them on my server than continue to give money to these blood-sucking corporations who keep jacking up the prices and then inserting ads and stealing my data and my identity. So yeah, I love non-tax deductible hobbies. I lost my train of thought. Such is life. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. All right, where's the Team Rocket hideout, you mother effers? There's an old man. Maybe this old man will tell me. Are you off to see Gyarados rampage at the lake? No, I wasn't. That wasn't on my bingo card for today, but perhaps later. Let's see what's up here. Route 43, not where I'm headed. Dun, 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 dun. Where? I guess Gyarados. No. That's where I came from. Does anybody know where the Team Rocket hideout is in the chitty chat? This is like a souvenirs shop and oddities shop. Huh? You hear wind blowing into this room. That is just me whistling. Enough about that. Why don't you buy something? Buy. Dude, he has like almost nothing. This is like a front. This is literally just a front for Team Rocket. I guarantee you. Absolutely. Dude, it's like those mattress stores where they never sell any mattresses, but there's like millions of them. All right. Now, dog, if you were playing Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I know. Okay. Where is the... Oh, my God. The Team Rocket hideout in SoulSilver, Mahogany Town. I know it's in this shop, but directly underneath the souvenir shop, which is found in the northern part of the town. After encountering Lance at the Lake of Rage, you can enter the shop and go down the stairs. Beautiful. Magnus says, get a bunch of good HDDs and run some kind of local unraid. Never done it myself, but talk to several other people doing it. If you can get some neighbors on the train, it'll probably be easier. What I'm trying to do, Magnus, also is I'm also trying to put together a VPN. So, I'm sure if the government wanted to track me, they could anyway, but like normies couldn't, you know what I'm saying? So, where is the lake? That must be, this isn't Lance. I always wondered if it was just tons of landlords and hotels and such buy a lot kind of answers the mattress store. Yeah, dude, the mattress store thing is just wild. There's so many. And I watched a video about it once. It was just like one of them there conspiracy videos. Lake of Rage, it's up. The Lake of Rage! The Lake of Rage! There's your hourly reminder to join our Discord and chit-chat with us outside of the stream. Link in bio. One thing I'm missing today, y'all, is you might recall I have a little thing, a little pixely thing. And speaking of being a terrible creator, as some folks like to refer to themselves, I didn't charge it, so it's charging. Probably not going to be on this stream. I can do so much with my Pokemon. It's super fun. What do you do with them exactly, you weirdo? Other than fight, camper. 5e saddest thing about growing into an adult from a curious teen is realizing most conspiracy theories are just people with too much drugs and too much free time. Fair. Very fair. Magnus, I'd probably in some way keep the VPN and the repository segmented because AI can hack stuff these days. Yeah, I got to do my research, bro, but I figure yeah. I figure I need to do something with that. So, little peek behind the curtain, because we're on the subject. We use Dropbox as a channel, and I'm sick of giving Dropbox my money too. That was cool. I'm glad I did Lava Plume. So one thing as part of my server build, I think we're going to put all of our channel stuff on my server, but on a separate hard drive. So I'm working on that as well. And all that jazz. What's up, Razu? So late. Currently sneaking in class since there's no discussion here yet. My volume is muted so I can't hear yet. No worries, Razu. Welcome to the show. On today's episode of Nerd Leading the Nerd, we play games and talk about nonsense and life. I gotta cut subscriptions out of my life. I think I have 70 in monthly fees after Netflix, Disney Plus, and Xbox. Yeah, dude. Thanks, Razu. Appreciate the support, buddy, as always. Yeah, dude, two things that I don't like, and that's eating out. I don't like paying to eat out unless it's home cooked and it's amazing. I didn't read that it doesn't affect /. I really don't like paying for mid food. BW3s, dude. Can't stand it. So there's that. Not that I eat there very often in my personal life, but I do go there for work sometimes, or did go there for work sometimes with customers. But that and subscriptions, dude. I'm so over it. Especially being a nerd, it's wait, I can just build my own streaming service at home, and it gives me something to hyperfixate on for some length of time and forget all my woes. That's ADHD for you, folks. Constantly needing some sort of something. It's crazy. Two things in my life that I've stuck with the longest: running and this channel. I have went through hobbies over the course of my life. One time I got really into film photography, bought a bunch of old vintage film cameras, and then I realized how expensive and how I was going to develop my own film, and I realized how much of a pain in the ass that was. And so I'm gonna throw Raz in there. Yeah, I was quickly out of that. I was a little wrinkle. So no diners. I do love a good diner. Listen, I talk out I contradict myself constantly, right? Because I say I hate spending money on food, but and I don't really like chain restaurants at all. But I will say, dude, this is going to be a controversial statement. I think the Waffle House never misses. Never misses, dude. It's good every time I eat there. And I get the same thing every time. I get the Texas toast bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich with a side of hash browns, and sometimes I get grits. Not every time, but sometimes I get grits and I get coffee. It's fantastic. Absolutely nails it every single time. Abiola. I will go to options. Hang on one second. Ooh, Raz is leveling quickly. I don't have a Waffle House, dude. Yeah, I don't think. How is Waffle House not made its way into Canada yet? Like, I mean, listen, dude, that's amazing if that's what you're doing, Abiola. Am I saying your name right? All right. We sent stuff to our mom. All right. Options. What are we doing? Text speed. Neat. Change. Yep. There it is. You were right. You were right, Lee. Very nice. All right. Confirm. Thank you so much, Abiola. Can I just call you A? I've completely forgotten what we were talking about. Oh, we were talking about Waffle House. Yeah, dude, Waffle House is fantastic. I think it's just Team Rocket. I think it's just breakfast food, dude. It's hard to F it up. The toll's $1,000 to go through. Thank you very much. Oh, and I just paid blindly. What? I was just too old-fashioned as a kid. I never sped it up. That's okay. I would have never even known about that, A. That is amazing. I also have a bicycle that I always forget to ride. Yay. I'm gonna fight these trainers, dude. I always do that. I always skip all the trainers because I'm a piece of garbage. But, you know, I know I'm learning. I'm learning how to give you all the best possible experience because we aim to please here on the show. All right, Tommy, you're out. Bunsen, you're in. We get a level. What do we ever get XP share in this game? Anyone? Shitty chat? I'm really digging Lava Plume. It hasn't missed yet. It crushes. I mean, look at that. We one-shotted a freaking water type. Slowpoke's water, right? Is that who that was? I don't know. I think it was their evolution. $1,200 though. Thank God we stopped, hey? By the way, has anybody done their taxes yet? Holy smokes. I hate doing taxes. I hate it. And they say there's only two things in this world that are guaranteed. Death and taxes. And for all you young viewers out there who are getting ready to go to school, yes, I am Unk. Also, get ready for it, kids, because someday you're going to have to pay taxes. And it's not great. It's no fun. I hate it. So anyway, I think that's the end of my taxes conversation. Lee says, some games give it to you after the NPC after you caught so many mons. I don't know if it's in this game. Don't tell my government, but I keep putting it off. Yeah, do you guys do taxes the same way in Canada? Is it like, oh, hey, it's so ass backwards. It's like, hey, we know how much money you made and we know how much we deducted, but we want you to verify whether you owe us or we owe you. And it's against the law not to do it. It's like, this is so stupid, dude. Just flat tax me, baby. Just tax me based on income and just be done with it, dude. I don't even want money back. Just take the money that I owe the government and just be done. I hate it, dude. Tax season sucks. Yeah. Anyway, hire a tax A says, hire a tax professional like H&R Block. Sorry, that just sounded like a commercial for H&R Block. Forget a move. Let she be forgotten. Oh, Tommy. Faint attack. It's dark. We'll forget Growl, because Growl sucks. The same way, but we're slightly more lenient. The penalty is you can't receive the benefits the government gives out. Gotcha. And there's a lot for different things. Yep. Yep, because your government at least cares about the well-being of their citizens in terms of their health and whatnot. Tax season is around April 17th. Yeah, I know. I always just get a head start on it, because I hate it so much that I just want to get it over with. Magnus, government does the taxes for us in Sweden. We just have to sign the paper. Nice. Well, that's good. As they should, dude. They should just do it for you. Is this a trainer? No, it's not. They're just... Did my eyes deceive me? I saw red Gyarados in the Rage Lake. Who's this? Angry. It's a bad omen. Oh, do we get to catch that Gyarados? Who's this guy? We got to talk to some dude up here. I heard this lake was made by a Rampage Go. Okay, guys. I don't care. All right. Let's... A tree that looks like it can't be headbutted. All right. I think we got to get off our bicycle. What the F, dude? I'm supposed to be able to... swim. Who's our swimmer? Oh, who's Metal Dad? Ah! Metal Dad is our workhorse when it comes to all the HMs or whatever it is. I'm gonna go all the way back. I hate when I do that. Okay. Oh, dude, they're gonna charge me again? Good thing I'm flush with cash from all these trainer battles. So Jelly Magnus, yeah, I should just hire a professional. Yeah, I always use TurboTax. This year I used a different website that was way cheaper, so that was good. And here's a fun fact too, like, we have to do taxes for the channel, which is so bullshit, dude. We don't make any money. Like, we don't make enough money to even pay taxes, but we still have to, like, file. And because we're under, like, a business name now, we have to, it costs us money to, like, do taxes. So, it sucks. It's like, you don't owe any taxes, but you do owe... It's impossible for you to do these yourself because you have to prepare these forms and all this crap, so you're gonna have to pay a service to do that. And it's like, bro, I think we should be exempt if we make under X amount of dollars, and we would definitely qualify. It's like just to rub it in your face. For sure, dude. It really is. Just to rub it in my face. I gotta go back to the Poke Center and get Metal Dad out of American Dream is dead. Small businesses are doomed to fail. It really is. The only thing that gives me hope is I was today years old when I discovered, God, what is it called? It's called, oh my God, Solar Punk, I think. Kind of like Cyberpunk, but in this futuristic society, there's like plants growing everywhere, and people have like, instead of having like lush grass and yards and shit, people like allow the, you know, the local like biomes to grow free and stuff. But also mixing that with technology. I was like, this is sick, dude. This is the future that I want right here. Dude, this kind of sucks because I don't want to get rid of Tommy. I don't want to get rid of Raz. I mean, Eakins kind of sucks, dude. Like, let's just put him in there. All right, box one. Yes. Let's withdraw a Pokemon, which is the Metal Dad, who is our... who knows all the silly little tricks like surf and whatnot. All right. That's it. Bye, Joy. See you at dinner tonight. Let's hop on our bicycle. And we're headed north. The Team Rocket's going to charge me again, dude, and I'm going to rage. I'm absolutely going to rage. It is a cool setting, Lee. I like cyberpunk, steampunk stuff, so I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't know what solar punk was until today, this morning. But it's because I started following this guy on TikTok who's like basically preaching that we should ditch our lawns that do nothing other than spread chemicals and, you know, allow like wildflowers and stuff to grow. And it's good for like it's good for the earth, man. And I agree. I'm like, dude, I'm so sick of like keeping up on this lawn and crap, and it doesn't do anything. Like, if nothing else, we should at least grow gardens in them, you know? Hey, there's your reminder to hit the subscribe button if you're not already. It really helps us out big time, and it costs you $0 to help support a small channel like ours. I go live on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And on Saturdays, fun fact, I'm with my main squeeze, Drew, my best buddy. And we cut it up on Saturdays. Also, if you're new, this is my first playthrough of SoulSilver. So if you're an expert, or you just have a little tidbit, or you want to look something up, because that would be helpful as well, just holler it out in the chat. Owning a tree improves property value, right? I think so. I've got a couple of trees. Not enough, though, dude. I want to plant fruit trees. That's really what I want. All right, let's talk to this Gyarados. We're going to fight him. Oh, Magikarp. Have you guys seen that dude who, like, leveled up his Magikarp and, like, beat the entire Gen 1 game with a Magikarp? Pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. Dude, fruit trees. I would love to have, like, an apple tree or a lemon tree. Bruh. There we go. Oh my god. It's a level 30 Gyarados. Anybody in the greater Chicago area? I don't know why that reminded me of Giordano's. I'm definitely a tourist when I go there, and I love that pizza. I'm sure there's better local spots. Problem is, unless you're uprooting and moving a whole tree for $50,000, you're not seeing the literal fruits of your labor in your lifetime. Yeah, man. Isn't that philosophy for you, though, man? Is the wisdom to plant the tree knowing that you will never be able to bask in the glory of the shade, man. All right, Bunsen, you're my most powerful. Maybe, I know it's not a great matchup, just judge me, but, oh shit, it's gonna rage. It's not great. Rain's falling, so all of my freaking, all my stuff. All right, it's terrible, but it is burned. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Yeah, that's right. Same goes for gold and silver. Have you seen those prices lately? Holy smokes. Catch this thing. We are gonna catch it. Just chill, bruh. Oh my god, it's raging. It just spit all over our cute little sheep thing. Cherry trees grow quite fast. Good to know. I hopefully I will plant some cherry trees, Magnus. I think I'm fairly, oh my god, that made my butthole pucker. I think I'm fairly close to landing one of the jobs I've been applying for, or been interviewing for rather. Oh my god! We gotta catch it quick. So yeah, that'll be a nice relief. Also, kind of like, oh man, now I have to go back to work, dude. It's been nice having a little break, if I'm being honest. I used a great ball. It better be great. Oh my god! No! It's gonna die before we can catch it. Shit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If it dies, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh. Dude, I mean, if we don't catch it. Yeah, birds, dude. I used to get birds behind my shutters on the front of my house. I took the freaking shutters off because they were... All right, sorry guys. There's no way we're catching this Gyarados. It's gonna die. It's burnt. My approach was all off. Work gives purpose. Problem with cherry trees, they attract birds. Seth obtained the red scale. Why did I beat that thing and not catch it? It really sucks. The most embarrassing point in my life was not working for 4 months, says Lee. Listen, dude, it's not great. That's for sure. Luckily, I got a nice soft landing, so I've got plenty of time. But yeah, it's just... It sucks. And it's like the job market is trash, dude. It's absolutely trash right now. So I'm just lucky I've been interviewing as much as I have. Like I feel like super blessed. I talked to some of my old coworkers. They like have had like an interview or no interviews. It's like, ugh, that would be terrifying. I'm at least down the road with a few. But dude, these companies aren't even like in any hurry. They're like, yeah, okay, we're gonna push you to the next round, but give us like 2 weeks to figure it out. It's like 2 weeks, dude. What? Like, do you want me to work here or not? Do you need people to work here or not? Yeah, it's super frustrating. But did you something? I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumblings, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Seth. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? I guess. Too many family members on the wife's side who judge. Oh, for sure, Lee. Judgment is real. Lake's Rage, Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is probably the cause, and that suspicious souvenir shop. I'll be waiting for you in Mahogany, Seth. Cool. Oh, I am in Kanto. Interesting. Lee, I would like to think I planned, right? I think I just aggressively applied to places. I redid my resume. I mean, I did all the right things. And like, to be honest, like I've had a good career. I've gotten a lot of experience doing a lot of different things. So like, I should be able to land something pretty quickly. But a lot of these places like use AI and like other crap to like, so if you don't like fill out the application correctly or your resume is not like optimized, you're probably not getting an interview anyway. And I think that's where some of my coworkers are struggling, especially if you're game like me. They just assume if you're not working, you're just plugged into the TV. Well, and that's another reason why I started working on programming and because it semi-applies, but it's also a talking point. Like, well, what have you been up to? And it's like, I've been taking this programming class and learning how to be more effective in this job you're about to hire me for, hopefully. At least be able to streamline some things so I have more time to do other things. Dragonite Hyper Beam. Bro, they're just casually battling. This seems like cockfighting, am I right? Like they're just casually like battling in the inside of like a souvenir shop. What? Look, what took you so long, Seth? Just as I thought. That strange radio signal is coming from here. Yeah, and plus I like to learn new things. So again, hence why I'm like interested in the server and like I tinker with stuff for the channel and I do this and I do I have to be busy. Yes, of course, I play games. I've been playing Undertale. I'm like this close to beating it. No spoilers. I'm at that final like king boss thing and it's like super hard. But I usually only game in the evenings. The rest of the time I'm like trying to like learn something or do something or tinker with something, or I'm like trying to hang out with my boy, my youngest, because he doesn't go to school yet. Stairs are right here. Blah! This guy's pissed. Seth, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. All right, he brings his little guy there. Team Rocket HQ. I knew that thing was gonna do something. I knew it. Uh-oh. What up on the mommies? Of course, Seth the Goat plays SS over HG. What's HG, mommy? Mommies. Oh, you're just like my dad. You have undiagnosed ADHD, or as any boomer calls it, workhorse or busybody. Yeah, that is, you nailed it. I am that guy. I'm gonna feint attack. I haven't used this yet. It's so dark. Wow, dude, look at you, Tommy. Just one-shotting him, dude. Hell yeah. No, I'm just gonna keep battling, dude. Tommy's getting it. Use that feint attack again. Yeah, I'm about to build shelves in my office behind me, like floor to ceiling shelves. I have a lot of books, I have a lot of records, I have a lot of knickknacks and stuff. So just utilize my time while I can. While I got the extra spare time. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Ooh. That last sip of coffee, baby. All right, listen. I got to take a quick break because
I got to pay.
I'm going to initiate the boss fight like I always do for you or for your pleasure. If you're not in the vertical stream, you should be. I only say that because it is where all the action happens. See those little avatars running across the screen? Yeah, that's in the vertical stream. If you chat over there, you get an avatar. Right now, there's a countdown, 50 seconds here. Magnus, you may have to do that again. Yep, you do. Nope, never mind. You got it. Follow Magnus's lead there. It's exclamation point join space and whatever you want to be. You can be a ranger, a druid, a bard, a necromancer, a priest, a mage, or a warrior. And it's totally random. Saran's in the house. We've got 23 seconds, and we'll see. I like to keep it random, man, because I think it's more fun that way. Some of these bosses are harder than others. There's Bowser, there's a freaking Dune Sandworm, there's Sephiroth from Final Fantasy. I think there's one or two more that I'm forgetting, but here we go. One. And all you lurkers out there, feel free to just hang out and watch this bunch. There it is, dude. Sephiroth. I want to say Sephiroth is pretty hard. Okay, I'll be right back. You guys enjoy. Have fun. All right, I'm back, you filthy animals. I'm back, and I'm here to eat some cereal in your ears. For your listening pleasure, I have the crunchiest cereal that's ever been devised. Looking like Seth is getting a little beat down. All right. It's my turn. There's no escape. Whatever, dude. Like, this little nerd thinks he's gonna get me. Everyone talks, though, when they're battling a teenager. Yeah, no shit. Look at me, dude. This is life experience right here. I can eat cereal, play games, talk all at the same time. And I attribute it to when I was growing up, I had a stick shift vehicle. And, dude, I could drive that, baby. I could eat, drive a stick shift, talk on the phone. You know, we didn't have Bluetooth back then, so you'd, like, have your cell phone, like, up to your ear. You'd be shifting gears. What the? Okay, I get it, dude. We're already in battle. And, yeah, man, it made me a multitasker. It really did. Anybody else eating cereal this morning? And if so, what are you having? Follow-up question. Do you drink the milk? Because I always drink the milk. I'm one of those weirdos. There you go, Tommy. Just leveling you up, baby. Yeah, I am going to switch Pokemon, though, for fear that you're going to faint. Let's go with Flaffy. What kind of question is that? Who doesn't drink the milk? Dude, lots of people, man. My kids don't drink the milk. It's weird. Here's another fun fact about me. We recently, like I'd say in the last 6 months, switched to whole milk. Dude, and I've never drank whole milk in my life. We were a 2% family growing up. I love whole milk, dude. I love it. There's something about it that is just way better. So, anybody else drinking whole milk? Because it's game changing, dude. It really is. Look at that. Defeated him while eating. That's 3.75%. What do you mean by that? Is that what they call it in Canada? Yeah, dude, yeah, definitely. You nailed it. Richer. It's just richer. What the, dude, what the F even is any of this? What are we even doing? Fat percent. Oh, gotcha. And I think we've been lied to all these years that, like, whole milk was bad for us or something. It's like, dude, you know what's bad for us? Stripping everything of everything and then giving it to us. Just get the milk out of the cow's tit, pasteurize it, I guess, and then give it to me.
Like, stop stripping it of everything. Just give me that straight cow titty milk. That's what I want. It's good, dude. It's really good. It's also full of sugar because that was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So, was it really good for me? Probably not. But the milk was good. All right. Back to the grindstone here. Look, we got a nice little crew here today. We appreciate you. Listen, if it's your first time here, this is my first go at SoulSilver. I don't know why I missed or how I missed this one as a child, as a young child, but I did. So if you like what you see, you like hanging out with me, first of all, thank you. Second of all, hit the subscribe button. Help us grow this channel. We would really, really appreciate it. I'll be back live again on Thursday and then again on Saturday with my main squeeze, Drew, my partner in crime, my ride or die. You guys seen that one movie? I forget who was in it, but he's like, hey man, we got it. They probably got like a Boston accent. Like, man, we got, I can't do the Boston accent, but it's like, hey man, we got to go somewhere and I can't tell you where we're going. I can't tell you what we're doing. And the one guy responds, he's like, who's driving? That's Drew and I, dude. That's me and Drew. It's like, no questions asked. What do you need? I will drive to your house right now. And Drew lives like 6 hours from me. So, yeah. I say all that to say, come hang out with us on Saturday. All right. You guys won, dude. You guys won. You ate wheat and sugar. Might as well had breakfast dessert. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, I just literally had cake for breakfast, essentially. Yeah, I know. And it's laziness. It really is. It's just... And I was just hungry. I ran upstairs to use the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm starving. What can I eat really fast? It's like, oh, you can eat this sugar wheat. So yeah, that's what I did. I'm not proud of it, Lee. I'm not proud of it. Yeah, that ride or die, Lee. That's right, ride or die. That no judgment zone friendship, you know? Drew would have to do something super effed up for me to actually judge his decision making. I mean, I would just be like, whoa, dude. That's crazy. Dude, I just ate Trix and it was recently just allowed in Canada. Holy hell, it's so good. I bet it's not as shitty as the one that we have, though. I bet it's like not dyed with like cancerous red dye number 4 or whatever, which we're about to ban. So I'm down for that, dude. Get rid of all the bullshit in our food. Get rid of all of it. I don't want it. Get it away from me. I want straight. I want non-GMO veggies. I want all the good stuff. I only want it pure. It's less colorful. Yeah. Sarah. I like how you refer to him as Sarah. Oatmeal is 2 minutes in the microwave. I know, Magnus. I know. Oh, dude, I just dropped my controller. Dude, I love me some oatmeal. I love some overnight oats. Super good. But again, you know what I've been doing recently? And I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel yet, but I've been making my own pickled eggs. And I know that might gross some of you out. And it is kind of gross, but doesn't taste gross. It's actually amazing. Yesterday, I cut 2... This is my breakfast yesterday. I took 2 pickled eggs and I cut them in half, kind of like deviled egg style. And I put a little hot sauce on them and I just forked them. And it's good, dude. I mean, it's really good. And it's always there, ready to be eaten. It's just a preserve. It's always there when I need it. I need a quick, healthy snack. Boom, I'm eating an egg. Pickled cod. I've never had pickled cod, but see, I've opened myself up to more pickled things, so I feel like I would enjoy it. Gotta get me some pickled cod. You know what weirds me out big time is pickled pig's feet. Never had it. My mom said she ate it growing up. I'm like, that weirds me out so bad. I don't know if I can do it. But I'm sure if you put some pickled pig's feet in front of me right now, I would fork it and try it. But I don't know. I don't know. Nah, Seth, I want Doritos Presents Flamin' Hot Strawberries. What? What is that? Dude, Flamin' Hot's got to be so bad for you. Pickled eggs, like... I don't know what that means, Magnus, but pickled eggs, like, I hard-boiled a dozen eggs, peeled them, and then put them in a pickle brine, mix of vinegar, water, salt. I think I put some peppercorns in there, some mustard seed in there, some garlic. And you just, I can never let it sit long enough before I try to eat it. You're supposed to let it sit for like a week at least. And I usually dip into it about like 3-4 days in. So it's not as good as it should be, but it's still delicious. Bartender and Simpsons. Oh, all right on. Dude, you know, I've watched, this is my toxic trait. I never got into The Simpsons really. Is that sacrilege? Family who brought the fish from BC, and since we're landlocked, anything fresh blows our minds. What the? Back-to-back Team Rocket fights? Chat, can you believe it? With 3 mons, and I'm getting beat up here, everybody. Really am. I might have to use some potions. Let's just give them a little... I hate when they go first. I hate it. In my mind, I should go first. And Tommy needs to be subbed out. Everyone say bye, Tommy. Bye, Tommy. I would eat pickled pineapple, though. That sounds kind of good. I told you guys on the last stream about how I'm going to get into canning this summer. And this is my ADHD. Like, this, just add it to the pile of things I want to do. I'm growing a big-ass garden, and I'm going to make my own preserves. We talked about jam. I would love to make my own jam. That sounds awesome. I'm trying to grow... I might plant some fruit trees. Yeah, dude, I'm just going for it. My toxic trait is having to pretend I don't like modern Simpsons. I think it's fine to even good. Razu's back. What up, Razu? ADHD. I can help... some tips to overcome it. Give it to me, Razu. Give it to me, Razu. No, I'm not gonna switch Pokemon. Dude, lately my my ADHD hack has been like just being just overly positive, like not letting anything bother me. And I know that seems so obvious, like no shit, Sherlock, but I usually don't lean positive by default. That's not my default setting. But recently, dude, I've just been chill, man. I've just been chilling. It's interesting. I'm getting a text here. Incoming transmission. Catching up on the chat. Usually take it little tasks one by one. Yeah, I do. I give myself little honey-do lists sometimes. But anyway, no, let's keep battling. Flaffy. I can't ever get the name right. Pomodoro, like tomatoes, bruh. Tomatoes, squash, jalapeno peppers. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna grow. Dude, I really like those one tomatoes. Somebody correct me on the exact name. I think they're like called like beefsteak tomatoes or whatever. They're really dense, like pretty big tomatoes, and they are the best on a BLT. I mean, so freaking good. I was more of a South Park kid, I think, than Simpsons. I don't know. My parents wouldn't let me watch The Simpsons growing up. And then I would like sneak and watch South Park. They didn't know what South Park was. I remember being so little. The episode where Mr. Burns is thought to be an alien in the woods scared me for a long time. So creepy. It's funny, man. Core childhood memories unlocked. What do we have? We got something here. Yeah, some super potions. Gonna use it on our main squeezes here. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll use another one here on Tommy. Get old Tommy back up and going. All right. It's gonna be a South Park kid, but my my mom stops me though. She makes sense that time. Yeah, it's probably not great for kids to be watching South Park. It's pretty filthy. And you had to watch it like late on Comedy Central too. But it made me the man I am today. That's right, Lee. Broken clock can be right twice a day. All right, we're going to battle this Team Rocket. If you're just joining us, we're in Team Rocket's lair, their underground place, if you will, and we have to defeat them before we can fight the gym leader in... Where are we at? We are in Mahogany Town. Mahogany. I bet this lair smells of rich mahogany and leather-bound books. Literally started ginger violence in my school, though. Kick a ginger day. Oh, dude, luckily I didn't live through that. But my friends, growing up, and to this day, some of my buddies still call me Red. That's my nickname. That's my default. It's Red. And I had this boss. Drew actually worked at the same place as where we met like 12, 13 years ago now. And he had like this interesting accent. He'd be like, "What's up, Red?" And yeah, so I was known as Red in my work groups as well. What a lazy nickname though for a redhead, right? Red. Like I always just put up with it, but I was just like, you can't come up with anything better than that. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I always felt bad for the people who like really wanted a nickname bad. And like, so when they finally got one, they were like so happy and like honored to have their nickname. I was like, dude, I've been called Red my whole life. Like, you can have my nickname, bro. Like, you don't want a nickname. You don't want to be known as anything other than your name. South Park, I can say, has done real harm, at least in my schools growing up. Cartoon-esque boss. Red's a good nickname, though. All right. I'll take your... Oh, dude, why are they're double teaming me, man. And not in the good way. Dude, we're actually, like, kind of blasting through this game. Which I appreciate, dude. Games should not last... Like, games don't need to last hundreds of hours, in my opinion. I don't even want it to. I just want to play. Like, Undertale, I don't know how many hours I've played it, but it hasn't been that many hours, and I'm about to be done with it. Which is perfect. You get a game like The Witcher 3 with all the DLCs and shit. Dude, there's like 200 hours in that game. It's like, bro, I'm sick of this. And then I come back to it, I gotta remember all the freaking controls and stuff. It's a beautiful game, but it's just too long. People, when they learned I'm part Native American or whatever, they called me Chief. Didn't stick though. Sadly, I would love to be Chief. Funny thing, I got Red as my nickname in one of the circles I got in, since they misheard my Raz as Red. That's actually hilarious. That's your Game of Thrones name. That's really great. Chief. Maybe we'll start calling you Chief. Noah on the Purple app. What's up? Got Twitch finally working. What's up? Awesome. Love to hear it. All right, we'll go with this. Yeah, I was telling everybody earlier, today I'm going to hang out with my sister and my mom. We're going to this mega bookstore, this mega used bookstore, and I'm actually super stoked about it. So that's going to take up the bulk of my day. Just hanging out with the fam, you know? It's important. It's important to hang out with family, I think. Went to, Saran says, went to a vocational school and had the nickname Harry Potter. Had an ex-girlfriend who I was sure got with me for the nickname, but she really saw me take care of a drunk friend. But she really saw me take... Let me ask you this, Saran. Did you call her Hermione? Let's switch Pokemon. Nickname that's longer than the real name. Yeah, that's funny when that happens. Well, would you look at that? We've got old Bunsen burner out there. Now, my follow-up question, Saran, did she call you Harry Potter? Because I could kind of get into that a little bit. Like, I never had a girlfriend call me by my nickname. Sometimes I refer to my wife as mom or mother. Like when I'm talking, like, well, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll answer the phone and be like, "Hello, mother," and she hates it, dude. She hates it. She says it makes her sound old. And I'm like, well, baby, it's because you are old, mama. But I remember, like, did anybody else's, like, grandparents or even my parents, like, I distinctly remember my dad referring to my mom as, like, mother or whatever. I think my grandparents did, too. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's a weird Midwestern thing. Who knows? Or maybe I'm just a complete weirdo, and that's also very viable. Saran, I wasn't really into Harry Potter, still really don't get into it. I can't remember if she did or not, dude. I love me some Harry Potter. Holy smokes. It's such a great series to watch this time of year, too. Lee says, I got called Tomato in school slot once when I had a hair dyeing face and I went red, but unlike Chief, I hated Tomato. Yeah, Tomato's not a great nickname. I agree. Harry Potter can still take his wand out. Whoa, Magnus! Exactly. Hocus Pocus, H.P. Lovecraft? Dude. I love Hocus Pocus. I love H.P. Lovecraft as well. Saran, like, watching them now with my son is the furthest I've gotten into the series. Interesting. Bro, you just gotta binge watch it one day. I stopped at book like 3. After that, they got too big. Yeah, they did. They started to get thick. To this day, I've never, I read The Sorcerer's Stone and when I was in middle school, I want to say, or was it late elementary school? I might have been in like 4th grade. Yeah, I was in the gifted reading class in 4th grade. Here's a weird little wrinkle. Hello, not a weirdo. Nah. Yes, I'm a weirdo. In high school, nicknames pretty much just ended up being people's last names. Yep, sometimes you got lucky. My friend's last name is Fox. Pretty effing cool. Yeah, for sure. Books that could be murder weapons is where I draw the line. Oh, we got another Team Rocket. Listen, I got a lot of little isms. Here's my little most recent ism is, so when I was in high school, I graduated. I only went to high school for 3 years because I was in, and this is the reason why. It wasn't because I was smart. It wasn't because I was gifted. It was because I always did band and choir. And so what happened was I had all these extra credits and I like kind of did the math in my my sophomore year. And I was like, wait, I almost have enough credits to graduate next year. Like, why am I going to school for 4 years if I can just get out of this 1 year early? And at the time, our school had a policy that if you didn't take enough courses, like if I took only the amount of classes I needed to take to graduate, I wouldn't have been eligible to drive to school, which was stupid. I should have been able to take 2 classes, get out of there, and maybe go to work or whatever. But they didn't let us do that. I would have had to take some bogus classes just to like have enough to be eligible to drive. So I devised this plan. I met with the school counselor, And I did independent study the summer between 10th grade and 11th grade, or what would have been my 11th grade year, to get my 11th grade specific credits. And then my junior year turned into my senior year. Worst decision of my life. Do not let your kids graduate early. It was awful. I was not ready or prepared to go to college a year early. I wasted it. It was a wasted opportunity. Anyway, some of the stuff that I read in that independent study class in this one particular textbook, it was things like I read The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. I read excerpts from The Scarlet Letter. I read, oh, dude, it's going to escape me. But I read a bunch. It was American literature is what it was the 11th grade lit class that I took independently, mind you. But I had to buy this textbook. And, dude, for some reason, the other day I was like, man, like, I wonder if I still have that textbook at my parents' house, because I would like to read some of those little short stories and excerpts and stuff again. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure we, like, donated it a million years ago. So my recent hyperfixation has been trying to find that particular freaking textbook. It's actually been really fun. I've been trying to hunt it down, and I think I finally found it, and I can like order it online, like super used, because I think it was printed in like 2002 or something like that, for like $6 on eBay, and I'm like about to buy it, and yeah, like oddly read through this textbook that I like used in 11th grade. I don't know why. I get on these little kicks, but at any rate. Saran, speaking of murder weapon books, my mom gave me Stephen King's Insomnia, thick book. Haven't cracked it open yet. I haven't read Insomnia, but I did read It. That's basically a Bible. I mean, it's like, I think it's 1,400 pages. It's like this thick. Totally worth it, though. Fantastic. Stephen King's the GOAT. He's a little bit of a kook, a little bit of an oddball these days, I think. But who isn't when they're like, he's probably like 78 years old or something. We all turn into like, we all get super political when we get old. You know what I'm saying? Like, for better or worse, like, every old person is like a bleeding heart something, you know? It's just our final form, I think. Stephen King is ways worth the read, blah, 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 blah. Read though. Oh, yeah. Coolest take I ever know. Take note of that. One of my favorite books growing up was Sphere. Same guy who wrote Jurassic Park. Really, dude? Is that the same book that I would assume it inspired that science fiction movie called Sphere? It's where they like find the sphere like under the water. Peering into the abyss, wondering, fearing, doubting. I'm sure I misquoted that. What was that from, Lee? Book hunting. I'm still searching for my DK Donkey Kong Country 2 Nintendo Power walkthrough. God, dude. I love me. Oh, what? We're evolving. I love me a Nintendo Power walkthrough, brother. Moment of silence for our evolving Bunsen burner. Whoa! Look at that little weasel. Congratulations, your Bunsen evolved into Typholizon. Dustin Hoffman and Sam Jackson. Wish we had Nintendo Power here, but I'm sure even if I got, it's not available here in my country. Yeah, dude. I mean, Nintendo Power was a vibe. What does this do? Oh, shoot. Well, listen, this is a really good place for us to save our game. I lost track of time because I'm sitting here chit-chatting with you fine folks. Listen, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. It's literally free, and if you liked any part of this live stream, you're going to love the rest of our live streams, which are on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. If you want to chit-chat between these streams, we do have Discord. The link is in our bio. Come hang out with us on there. What else? I don't know. I wish I had some really great words of wisdom. I think I've literally, I've already poured all of my words of wisdom out and my nonsense ramblings on this live stream and other subsequent live streams. So I'm usually pretty burnt and not of any use when it comes to saying anything profound. But I will say this: let's just be kind to each other. How about that? Can we do that today? Let's try to be nice to one other person family, friend, or a total stranger. And I think the world would be a much better place if we all lived like that. I'll be back on Thursday morning. I love y'all. Appreciate you and all the support. And from all of us here at Nerd Leading the Nerd, come back soon, because we'll be waiting.